Good morning, I'm Allison Payne, and I'm Felicia Middlebrooks, and this is the news brought to you by Kent Cigarettes, Kent with a micronite filter, and by the G. Heidelman Brewing Company of La Crosse, Wisconsin, the makers of Old Style. Our top story is always the weather. Brant says it'll be a high of 49 today, a low of 43. Chance of rain and wind today and tonight. In other news, Chicago Public School Board President Michael Scott apparently committed suicide by shooting himself. That's what the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office has ruled. His body was found face down in a foot of water near the Merchandise Mart. He apparently fell 10 feet after he shot himself. No suicide note was found. Friends were shocked. He had appeared happy. Many of Chicago's important political figures have said that what a terrific man he was. Arnie Duncan said Chicago has lost a great leader. William Daley said nobody was more upbeat all the time. The Reverend Jesse Jackson, who recalled Scott's recent bus ride with Fenger High School students after student Darian Albert was beaten to death nearby, said Scott was always... Oh, wait a second. Felicia, I have to recuse myself from reporting on what the Reverend Jackson does because, as you know, the Reverend Jackson helped me get into the Mayo Clinic, and it would now be a conflict of interest for me to report on someone I am obviously biased in favor of because he helped me. So you take it, Felicia. All right, page 2. Oh, I skipped over to page 3. Let me get back down here. Okay, here we go. Page 2. Right you are, Allison. WBBM News Time 9:01. The Reverend Jackson said of Scott that he was always the Oh, wait, Allison. I can't report on the Reverend Jackson either because the Reverend Jackson helped me get a raise at WBBM News Radio 78. And no true journalist could possibly report objectively on someone that he or she has a financial connection to. It'd be like Bruce Wolf, who's an attorney, becoming a sports agent, say representing Jay Cutler, and then trying to be Bruce Wolf, the sportscaster, commenting on Jay Cutler. Hey, not a bad idea. You know, of the 5 interceptions, one at most was Jay's fault. And you told me that even the great John Elway, the guy Jay was supposed to emulate in Denver, could have won with the Bears running game. Elway didn't win a Super Bowl until he had a running game. And did you see Fred Mitchell's interview with Rex Grossman's dad in the Tribune today? Yeah, Rex Grossman's dad, who's an ophthalmologist, so he ought to know, well, about reading defenses. He says, Cutler, you want to get that? Oh. Hold on a second. 800 service. Anyway, where was I? Says Cutler is getting treated unfairly because the Bears as an organization are still back in the Stone Age with their get-off-the-bus running philosophy, and they never put a quarterback in a position to succeed. Oh, I get it. Rex's dad, you think Rex was screwed. Yes, he was by you, Dad, because if you just made him 3 inches taller, he could have seen over his lineman and stepped up in the pocket. I'm not going to defend Rex. Jay, yes, because I represent him. Okay, now page 3. Do you need to give me that? Yeah. Come on over here. You want to be on camera? Just duck in and show everybody that you're there. There you go. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Orkin. So, do I have to sign this or anything? Yeah. All right, where do I sign?
It's right there.
Am I supposed to tip the Orkin man? Am I? All right. Just leave it there. Yeah. You know, take whatever food you want to it. Where was I? All right. Other sports. Gordon Beckham, Chicago's odds-on favorite to win the Rookie of the Year award, finished 5th. 5th? That's a travesty. And I don't even represent Gordon Beckham. And congratulations to Michelle Wee for actually winning a golf tournament 5 years after turning pro. But as Carol Slezak points out in the Bright One today, Wee is still only 20. And actually, I'm glad she's finally 20 because I felt a little uncomfortable with myself admiring her when she was 15, when she set up in that stance and her taut legs. Oh, man. I think I'm in trouble here. Quick, get me the Reverend Jackson on the phone. I need help. Yeah. I know I'm not African-American, but my father had a hardware store on the west side, and when the riots broke out, he put up a sign in the window that said, "Soul Brother, Brother." No, it didn't work. He got looted, but it was worth a shot. The news has been brought to you by Camel. Have a real cigarette. Have a Camel. And by Schlitz, simply because it tastes so good. Good night, Chet. Good night, Chit Chat.